With Dan French Taxidermy. Today we are skinning a mule deer in velvet. Yep, this is early season bow hunt and kill deer. So we're gonna make a V in the back of the neck here. We're gonna go straight down the center of the back is how it works. So right at the base of the horns, do this. I'm gonna go right to there. At the base of the horns here, I'm gonna do this, go right to there, and then I'm going to go the whole way up the back here. You don't want to do it this way. If you cut this way, you'll end up cutting all the hair with your knife. So I'm going to go back like this. And right down the center as best we can. Gonna lift that up so I don't cut the bottom side. And you're not allowed to cut yourself either, strictly against company policies. Almost got it. All right, there we go. Open it all up. All right. Not there. I'm going to pull some of this away. This knife I'm using, it's a 5-inch semi-stiff boning knife. Victorian Ox is the brand name. They're great knives. You go into any meat shop anywhere and you'll see they have these. I've used them for years and they work grand. And I'm going to pull that away a little bit. Turn it up like so. And I'm moving right along. You don't have to go this fast, but if I go slow, you'll get bored. We can't have that. All right. Coming to the base of the ears here, I might hit them. Yep, here's the ear right there. It's nice to cut it next to the skull so you have a small hole instead of a great big hole. And there's that. And now, because these are in velvet, they call this velvet, the fuzzy stuff, I have to cut actually around her. So you have hair here, but this is actually kind of hair. You got blood going in it. And so I've got to cut that hair away and kind of blocking the view there. Pull that away, and right around here, you have to break the skin all around that antler burr there. Normally, if it's a hard antler, which is what most skinning is done, you can just pry it away here. Some people get a screwdriver and pry it away, but this makes it a little more challenging whenever you have the velvet. This velvet, of course, I'm going to preserve it. It will go bad. You got actually blood flowing in it, and so this velvet, I'll actually preserve it. Essentially, I inject formaldehyde into it. As a home job, you can take a deer in the velvet, put it in your chest freezer, leave them there for a year, and just like meat will freezer burn, the velvet will freezer burn also, and bam, it's preserved, all the moisture's out. But you actually have blood flowing in there. This is, again, of course, an early season critter. There's his ear butt right there. Interesting, this early stuff, not only is the hair short, but the hide, the leather part, is real thin. It's not thick. It'll get thicker as the season goes on. Like I say, you got to cut all that around there, and bam, now I'm broke free there. Cut this down some. I'm going to go same to the other side, and cut the rest of the way around that. And yeah, this is a big mule deer. They always come bigger, but doggone, this is a nice size fella. Alright, cut the whole way around there. You're gonna come to the eye. We got the eye there. You got a bone that circles around the eye, and and pulling the meat away. So I'm pulling this just like you pull a skin off the hide. Pulling it, right here's the eye. See this eye bone right there? Got the bone right around there. You see the eyes in there. To do the eye, you can stick your finger right into the eye, and then you know to cut behind your finger. And so a way to do that so you don't cut where you're not supposed to. Now you can put a finger in there and pull it out. And do the same over here. You don't have to put your finger in the eye hole, but it just helps guide, helps you know where you're at. When you do enough of them, you can actually just pull it. But again, I'm going to stick my finger in there just because. So you can see my finger there. I'm going to cut behind my finger, and that way I'm not going to damage it. Flip it back up like so. Keep pulling, keep cutting. And layer back down. Now we got the eye here, you got the tear duct that's right below the eye. And so you can kind of dig in deep there. And if you cut through the tear duct, who cares? Go away, bee. Yeah, bees are meat eaters. They like meat. And I like to kill bees. There, that's how you do that. And so, flip it over the other side. And I got a tear duct here again. I'm going to kind of dig in deep. I got my finger in the where the eye goes, and so I can pull with it. Pull, 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 pull. Here, cut a little too fast. So here's the eye, we got the lips here. So I've cut into the side of the lip, all right? And so I'm gonna cut through that. That is cool. Stick my finger there, and I can now open up into the teeth. Gonna roll it over to the other side, do the same thing over here. Cut into that lower, whatever gums there, and you see the teeth exposed, and pulling, pulling, pulling. I'm going to take this whole hide and drop it off the side of this table. Now I got gravity pulling, if you will. So I'll do a few cuts here, flip it over here, a few cuts here. Pull here. Keep going back and forth. And as you pull and apply pressure, it'll help it come. I hate it when I do that. Alright. Do a little bit, spin it over here. Lower jaw. Getting down to the nose here, the nostrils. There's the lower jaw. Gonna do that a little bit more there. All right, so here's the nostrils, and it's all cartilage up here. You got bone up here, you got cartilage here. So somewhere along here, you can cut into it. All right, cut into it. There's the nose. Often people say, I'm afraid I'm going to do something, I'm going to ruin it. Nah, there's nothing you can do that I can't fix. So if you put a hole in the eyes, the nose, the ears, whatever, not that I want you to, but Allison loves sewing. She's good at sewing. So, all right, there's the lower lip. So I took the nose completely off there. Here's the lower lip. And we are about there. There it is. So this here now can be thrown up on top here. And at some point, whatever, if you're backpacking or I don't know where you'll be at, but what a lot of people do, they fold it in half like that, they fold it in half like that, fold it over like that, roll it all up, throw it in a plastic bag, throw it in your freezer, and then it's preserved forever until it comes to me. So that can go in a plastic bag or go in your backpack, to the woods or whatever. All right, we need to cut the antlers off, and so you're going to cut on the top here, pretty much through the center of the eye, and from the back here, you've got this bone right there. You got a little knob right there. Deer, elk, antelope, your dog, whatever, has that bone right there. Cut on this side of the bone, not this side. This side, you're going to go straight through the center of the eye. All right, so again, you got that little knob right there. I got a saw here. You can use this saw, you can use a hacksaw, you can use a wood saw, you can use a bandsaw, you can use a sawzall, whatever. This is a real meat cutting saw. So I'm on this side of that knob there, going right through the center of the eye. All right. And now I'm going to go on top of the forehead. And there you are, skinned out mule deer head. Again, I'm Dan French, danfrenchtaxidermy.com if you want to learn about me. If you want my phone number, 970-218-6281. Hey, thanks. See you next time.